in support of your suit. That's perjury, another 2 years. And to top it all off, the money was transferred overseas, which would be, well, you're a lawyer, fill in the blank.
Wire fraud.
Bingo, big winner. And your prize is 20 more years.
Oh, God.
Here's the thing, I am gonna make sure that it's not a cushy white-collar prison.
This is just ridiculous. If Harold isn't broken by now, I'll shit my pants.
If Harold's broken, then when we get there, Mike's gonna be on his way to prison.
Someone needs to get in there and hold his hand.
Not someone. You.
Are you serious? I'm the last person in the world that Harold Gunderson wants to see right now.
Louis, when we were associates, who did you fear most?
That's easy, my mother.
I meant in the firm.
Daniel Harmon.
So who would you most want to come in and take on Eric Woodall if you were in that room?
Daniel Harmon.
Exactly. Look, Harold may not like you, but he respects you, and he's all alone. Now, when we get there, I need you to channel your inner Hardman, get him to trust you, and then shut him the hell up.
Louis, what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for Harvey.
Harvey's not here.
Then you'll have to do.
Look, Louis, I know you've been through a lot, but Harvey's gonna...
I don't give a shit what Harvey's gonna do.
Okay, good. That's working. That way I can work a little bit.
You know what an Oscar looks like?
What?
Academy Award. Bald guy. I mean, of course, we all know what it looks like, but especially you. You're an actress. It's the highest honor in your field. I mean, of course, you don't need to be told what it is.
What are you talking about?
See, the highest academic honor in Harvard Law is the Order of the Coif. You don't get a trophy. You get 3 things. You get a parchment to hang on your wall, a medal to wear at graduation, and this. Now, this key doesn't say Order of the Coif. Doesn't say anything. It's just a symbol.
What does that have to do with Harvey?
Doesn't. It has to do with Mike.
You know what, Louis? It's been a long day.
It's about to get longer. See, Mike asked me about this. And I thought he was, I thought he was trying to get my mind off of my problems. But then he did it again. And it got me to thinking. Mike graduated magna cum laude. He's in Order of the Coif. But he didn't recognize this.
So he forgot a stupid key.
Mike Ross doesn't forget anything. See, the reason he didn't recognize this was because he never got one.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't go to Harvard.
Louis, we've been down this road before. Mike is in the Harvard database.
But he's not in the yearbook. And according to his credit report, his address during his law school years was in New York. He even paid rent the first of the month in person.
Well, I'm sure there's an...
Sit down! Last year, you told me not to tell Sheila about Mike's file. You acted like you cared about me. You didn't give a shit about me. You cared about you and Harvey
No.
and Mike
No.
and Jessica.
Louis, that's not true.
Well, let's call Sheila right now. I know all of the numbers by heart. I mean, she may not be interested in me anymore, but she will definitely be interested in a fraud claiming that he went to Harvard.
Oh, shit. Dun, dun.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You've been lying to me since the day Mike Ross arrived. I knew Harvey and Jessica never really accepted me, but I thought you were different. I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend, Louis.
No, you're not. And don't you ever say that to me again.
It is crazy. Israel Army wrote in a post about the above images that it ended a wave of attacks. For as much as people shit about Israel, they really are the only group of people that does this. Just warns about attacks in advance. Seems like you can't do anything right sometimes. Boom. Here comes the boom. Donald Trump says the U.S. military has enough stockpiled weapons to fight wars, quote, forever, as the Republican president and his administration continue their push to justify a broad, open-ended war on Iran. Funny. I feel like I remember Republicans the past couple of years, talking a lot about how we aren't able to send arms to Ukraine because we didn't have enough and we had to keep our stockpiles up. Huh. Kind of funny how it seems they just lie all the time. Let's just say daily chart. Let's see. That shit was crazy back then. If you weren't driving at this time, you have no idea how fucking crazy it was to have gas be $4 a gallon back in 2008. Shit was fucked. $279. That's a pretty big jump since January. Will not tell me what that one is. 315. God, I wonder what it's going to be by like this weekend. Good background noise. Fuck it. Rip. Average price gasoline unregulated in U.S. city average. Oh god, man. The beginning of COVID. That was nice. What happened from November to January? That's a pretty big drop. Interesting. What's this saying? Satellite images show before and after the destruction of the American THAAD system in UAE following strikes. THAAD system. I feel like I've seen this before. The terminal high altitude area defense, THAAD. Formerly the Theater High Altitude Area Defense, is an American anti-ballistic missile system designed to intercept and destroy short, medium, and intermediate range ballistic missiles in their terminal phase, aka descent or re-entry. The THAAD interceptor carries no warhead, instead relies on its kinetic energy to impact and to destroy incoming missile. THAAD was developed after the experience of Iraq's Scud missile attacks during the Gulf War in '91. Damn. Fucking 1.25 per battery. Number built, numerous. Let's see. That's a lot, and that's actually more expensive per missile than I thought, especially if it's just kinetic. 12.6? It seems like a lot. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Sometimes called kinetic kill technology, the THAAD missile destroys a missile by colliding with them using a hit-to-kill technology, like the MIM-104 Patriot PAC-3, although the PAC-3 also contains a small explosive warhead. Is that part of like the Patriot battery? Yeah. This is unlike the Patriot PAC-2, which carries only an explosive warhead detonated using a proximity fuse, although the actual figures are classified. THAAD missiles have an estimated range of 125 miles and can reach an altitude of 9... Damn, that's high. So they guess a THAAD missile can technically intercept in space. That's pretty crazy. A THAAD battery consists of at least 6 launcher vehicles, each equipped with 8 missiles, with 2 mobile tactical operation centers, and a ground-based radar. That definitely looks like it took a hit. That definitely looks like it took a hit. That definitely took a hit. I wonder which one the radar is. Oh, gotta mute. Sorry.
Where are you going?
To see your friend Jessica.
Lewis knows. Lewis.
I know you're a stickler for the rules, so I figured I'd just come by to return my ID.
You You want an explanation?
I want to see you perp walk through the bullpen with your pretty little jacket draped over your handcuffs. But until then, yeah, I'll take an explanation.
When I found out the truth about Mike Ross, it had already been done.
By Harvey. Right after he made senior partner over me, that's when he hired the fraud. That's the correct timeline, right?
Yes.
So instead of turning him in, you cover it up.
Louis.
And the one time that I do something, you don't cover it up at all. You throw me to the wolves.
I saved you from the wolves.
Then I ask you for the smallest gesture, just to allow my career to continue with dignity, and you couldn't muster the tiniest shred of compassion.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me you're a liar! And a hypocrite! I want you to say you're sorry.
I am a liar. And I am a hypocrite. But I will not say I'm sorry. Because I did what I did to protect this firm.
Well, looks like the captain's about to go down with her ship.
Bullshit. You want something?
Oh, I told you. I want to see you
In handcuffs? If that were true, the police would be here instead of you. No. You wanted to see me squirm before asking me for what you really want. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. So you might as well spit it out.
You asked me what I wanted once before, and I told you, and then you told me that I couldn't have it. But now I can. Pearson. Spectre. Lit.
Mr. Ross, we are prepared to hear your final statement.
Before we do, I have one last question. Mr. Ross, you say you're a changed man and you care about the truth, but I want to know if you're capable of telling the truth. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I suggest that you consider your answer very carefully, because as far as I'm concerned, your answer will determine whether or not you become a lawyer. During your time at Pearson Spectre Lit, did anyone there have knowledge of the fact that you were a fraud? Mr. Ross, did anyone else know?
I knew. And if you're looking for a scalp, you can have mine. But I was under the impression that this hearing was not about my old firm, but whether or not Mr. Ross should be a lawyer. I say he should.
Doesn't matter what you say, he's already had someone testify for him.
I'm not here to talk about him. I'm here to talk about someone else.
Someone else has nothing to do with
I'd like
this.
to hear this.
15 years ago, a young woman was arrested for illegally obtaining prescription drugs. Turns out she had chronic pain and didn't want to drop out of med school, possibly never to return. So she stole a couple of prescription pads from the hospital where she was interning. A crime with a mandatory sentence of 7 years. But instead of throwing the book at her, the prosecuting attorney showed mercy. Had the charges knocked down to a misdemeanor, recommended probation, and sealed the records.
That's a touching story, but I don't see what a random attorney has to do with these proceedings.
She's not talking about a random attorney, she's talking about me. Just because I showed compassion once doesn't mean he deserves it now.
Maybe he doesn't. But that young woman is now an ER doctor. She saves lives. And the world's a better place because you saved hers.
Thank you, Ms. Pearson. Mr. Ross. I don't think I can add anything to that. I've made my case. I leave the choice to you. Then this hearing has concluded. We will deliberate and let you know our decision by day's end. Thank you.
So what do we do now? They said they would let us know by the end of the day, so we wait.
Well, it is the end of the day, which means...
Doesn't mean anything, Louis. Whatever's going on in there, Seidel's gonna fight like hell.
It's not gonna make a difference. She's never gonna change her mind.
I think she will.
What do you mean?
I mean, that story wasn't any old story, and that woman wasn't really a woman, it was a man named Joseph O'Neill. And it was Walter Sampson's godson.
So she did call in a favor.
Yes, she did.
Then we need to get her kicked off that board.
No, Harvey, we don't. Because I didn't fly all the way down here to strong-arm that woman. And I know the story of the wind and the sun.
What the hell are you talking about?
She's talking about Aesop's fable, which basically says that if you want a man to take off his coat, you don't blow it off. You make him feel warm and he'll take it off on his own.
That's not a strategy, it's a prayer.
Louis, I already admitted that I knew about Mike, and I reminded her of her own compassion. That's the best we're going to do.
You know they could disbar you for that.
In New York, they might. In Chicago, nobody's gonna care.
Thank you, Jessica.
Don't thank me. Thank Harvey. He's the one that called me.
Seidel. Hello. I'll tell him. Thanks for calling. You're in.
Oh my God, it happened.
I'm gonna go get us some champagne.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for flying in.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Mr. Ross, I'd like to make your client an offer.
We're listening?
We don't want you, Mr. Diaz. You said you were just driving the truck, and I believe you. And we already have the two gentlemen who committed the actual felony. So, all you have to do is testify against them and you walk.
What?
Holy shit. No jail time.
No jail time.
Okay, that's enough. I need a moment with my client.
I don't need a moment. I'll take it.
Mr. Diaz, listen to me. Testifying against your friends may not seem like a big deal right now, but it's something you are gonna have to live with for the rest of your life.
I don't owe them anything. And if I can get myself out, that's what I'm gonna do.
He's only offering you this because he doesn't have a case against you.
He's a two-time loser. I'll make a case against him.
Mr. Diaz.
Give me the pen.
You are making a huge mistake.
Yeah? Well, I don't think so. And if you were in my shoes, you'd do the exact same thing.
I would never send my friends to prison.
Yeah, well, they find me guilty. They're gonna send my friends to prison anyways.
I can feel the floor shaking and the glass begin to break. The air is getting thinner with every breath that I take. The calm before the storm, you could hear the drop of a pin. Never been claustrophobic, but now the walls are closing in. So strike me down, take me away. Debts to do, it's time to pay. Face what I deserve. Here comes judgment day. I won't run, the guilt is mine. Too long denying all my crimes. Face what I deserve. Here comes judgment day. All the love I have taken, all the hearts I've turned to hate. Hearts are easily broken when you've been made in the shade.
Harvey, thank God. The jury came back. We have an hour.
Where's Mike?
I don't know. What's the matter? Harvey.
I have to go.
Crossed every line, broken every boundary. Now it's retro.
You know they're back, right?
I don't care. I'm ready to take your deal.
Which one?
I'm glad you're here. I need to tell you something.
Whatever it is, it might not matter after I give you this.
What is it?
Harvey, you didn't just give me my dream. You gave me a family. But I'm gonna have a family of my own someday, and I can't have all of this hanging over their heads.
You're resigning.
I am.
You know, you want to ask me why I hired you. And I told you it was because life is like this. And I like this.
Harvey, please, you can't convince
Let me finish. It was like this, not because of the risk we're taking. It's because of who you are.
So you're not disappointed?
You kidding me? To that speech? If you hadn't done this, I'd be kicking you out. And for the record, you're not the only one who got more family out of this deal.
You really are so beautiful.
No one's beautiful in fluorescent light.
You are.
So how did your mysterious adventure go? Did you get what you needed?
I did.
What's this?
Early wedding present.
Like this is...
A copy of my letter of resignation.
If this is about the thing with Claire or the fight that I got into with my
It's
mom...
not. This is about us starting our life right. With a clean slate.
You don't have to do this for me.
I'm not. I'm doing it for us. Because as long as you're with me...
I'm with you.
Then let me go say goodbye to my office. Let's go home.
You walked out before we got a chance to celebrate.
Sorry, it's just been a long day.
Harvey, how exactly did you get that termination letter from Forceman?
Let's talk about it in the morning.
Harvey.
I agreed to step down.
Absolutely not. You are not going to step down.
It's done.
Nothing's done.
Jessica, please. You've given up everything for this firm. It's time someone gave up something for you.
What if I don't want you to be the one to do that?
Then forgive me because I am. Good news is Mike Ross is leaving.
I never thought I'd say this. But at this moment, that doesn't feel like good news.
It's a fight till the death. It'll take your last breath, but I'll be fine.
Michael James Ross.
Yes?
You're under arrest for conspiracy to commit fraud.
And when I go, I'm never coming back. When I go, I'm never coming back. When I go, I'm never coming back.
I feel guilty that I told him, but what he did, that's on you. And the reason he's not gonna listen to you is because you acted like an asshole.
Excuse me?
He came in here wanting an explanation for why you did what you did, and you threw gas on the fire.
I gave him an explanation.
Yeah. You told him he was nothing.
You know what? About a half an hour ago, you told me this was all your fault.
A half an hour ago, I was thinking about what I did. I wasn't thinking about what you said to him.
It doesn't matter what I said to him. I saved him.
Harvey, you said before if it had been anybody other than Mike, you would have done what Logan wanted without blinking an eye. Well, if anybody other than Mike had walked in here the way he did, you would have shown him the tiniest bit of compassion.
He bought those tapes before he ever walked in here.
Those tapes were not the first thing that he told you about. But you made damn sure they were the last.
So you just flagged me down to call me an asshole?
No, I flagged you down to tell you that he's not going to listen to you. But he might listen to somebody else.
Ah, well, if it isn't the boy wonder.
Louis, hey.
Don't Louis me. You left without even the courtesy of a how's your father.
What does that mean?
It means that I'm not here to exchange pleasantries. I'm here to get that TRO lifted.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm also sorry to hear about Sheila.
Bullshit, you're sorry to hear about shit. What are you talking about?
Come on, you have to have heard.
Heard what?
She's engaged. It's all over Harvard's Facebook page.
Oh my God, how could she do this? She said she could never be attracted to a handsome man.
Yeah, and that picture doesn't even do him justice, but this one, however.
A thong?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, it's a whole, like, beach thing, I guess. Long weekend.
You're a son of a bitch, Mike. You're not even sorry at all. You're using this to get into my head.
Louis, come on. I can't believe you. You think I would use Sheila's engagement just to get you off your game?
Never gonna work.
That I would stick it in your face that she's all up in this guy's business in a way that you've never seen before.
Put her off a duck's back.
That right now she's probably scrapbooking the first day of their relationship, which apparently happened just weeks after you broke her heart.
You're the devil.
Next up on the docket, Sidwell Investment Group versus Sanders International.
Looks like that's us. I'll see you in there.
Louis, I can't believe it. I give you one goddamn job to do, and what are you doing up there?
Harvey, please, I can explain.
Explain why you stood in front of the judge like a moron? What possible explanation?
Sheila got engaged.
What? When?
This morning.
Louis, I'm sorry.
I was so sure that you would just come around about having children, you know? That's why I've been turning down all those J-Date requests.
We'll get Mike another way.
Oh, goddamn right we're gonna get him. I'm gonna get that son of a bitch if it's the last thing I do.
What are you talking about?
He used the Sheila news to get into my head, Harvey.
Used the news? Or gave you the news?
Please. What difference does it make?
What difference does it make? It makes all the difference. Like, on the one hand, I feel for you, and on the other, you're the world's biggest idiot.
Look at my computer. I've been staring at it for 3 hours. It's real.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, that Adonis on that yacht. Sheila's fiance.
That Adonis is a Photoshop picture of Lorenzo Lamas from 1998.
Who the hell is Lorenzo Lamas?
Well, I can tell you who he isn't. He isn't Sheila's fiance.
Oh, thank God.
Are you even listening? It was bad enough that Nigel rattled you with your unread cat letters. Now you're letting Mike do this?
Harvey, please.
Shut the hell up! Look, I tried to warn you, and you stood there with your stupid leg up in the air, telling me that the student was no match for the master, and all it took was one doctored picture for you to shit the bed!
I didn't mean to.
Shut the hell up!
You want me to sell directly to you?
I don't want you to. You're going to.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm the only one who's going to buy your block at a premium, instead of you flooding the market with shares and ending up getting a discount.
It's funny. That's exactly what someone else just told me an hour ago.
What?
And now I'll tell you what I told him. I'll shut everyone else out, but you two are going to have to go head-to-head.
You're talking about a dark pool bidding war.
That's no different than what you were talking about. You just wanted to be the only one bidding. Thanks for the scampi, Mr. Ross. It was delicious. I'll be in touch with the details.
Who's the other entity?
If you can't figure that out for yourself, I don't think you're likely to come out on top of this whole thing.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I think I'm washing my hands, which I'd like to do without you bothering me about whatever bullshit you're here for.
Bullshit. We'll see if the SEC thinks it's bullshit that you're buying stock illegally.
You're throwing some pretty big accusations around for such a little guy.
You think I didn't do my homework?
The registered bidder traces back to a shell corporation we used 6 times last year.
We're allowed to play the stock market as much as the next fellow.
You think because you're using firm money, that makes it legal?
Damn right I do. Because we have no plan to do anything other than keep those shares ourselves.
Now who's talking bullshit?
What are you gonna do, Mike? You gonna run to the SEC?
You think I won't? These aren't your daddy's tapes, Harvey. These are the rules of the game.
Then let me dial their number for you. Because if you report us, they'll put a freeze on this sale. And by the time we get it all straightened out, my TRO will be expired, and we'll be right back to where we're headed this afternoon.
You're a sore goddamn loser.
I would be if I ever lost. See you at 6.
Guess what piece of shit lawyer just got himself a seat in the Wexler pool?
Mike, what are you doing here?
What do you mean? The sale's not till 6 o'clock.
Didn't you check your messages?
No, why?
Columbia University called. Rachel was taken to the hospital.
Rachel Zane.
Sorry?
You have a patient here, Rachel Zane. What room is she in?
Ms. Zane is resting and...
What room is she in?
As I was saying, she can't have any visitors.
Look at me. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Mike, she's in 1024.
You've seen her?
It's locked.
I don't care.
What are you gonna do? You gonna break the door down?
Yeah, if I have to.
I spoke to her doctors. They said she fainted at school. She's fine.
If she fainted, she's not fine.
They said she's run down and a little dehydrated, but it's okay.
Okay, so then why won't they let us see her?
Because she's sleeping and she needs it. Mike, she's fine. She's gonna be fine.
What are you even doing here?
I'm one of her emergency contacts, they call me.
Yeah, I know, but...
What's a heartless shithead like me doing in a place like this?
Yeah, something like that.
I would have come for you if you ever worked hard enough to pass out, but you never did. Look, there's a steakhouse across the street. Why don't you and I go get something to eat? Wait, you gonna break the door down and wake her up?
No, I'm gonna wait outside of it and be there when she does.
Yeah, which won't happen for another 8 hours because they sedated her to make sure she got some sleep. Now, come on, let's go get some food.
Don't you need to be at an auction?
Right now, I don't want to be at that sale any more than you do.
You're saying you're willing to postpone it?
I'm saying I already did. Come on.
Rachel, hey.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I am here because I wanted to talk to you before you came in to see Harvey this morning.
Do you want some coffee?
No, I won't be here long enough for that.
You sure?
Look, Logan,
I know why you're here.
if you knew I was here, then I wouldn't need to be here.
I think you're here to tell me that what's happening isn't really happening, but it is.
I have a boyfriend that I love. So I need you to stop pursuing me. No more flowers, no more looks, no more attempted kisses, no more anything, okay?
Look, you said that if I knew why you were here, you wouldn't need to be here. I think you do need to be here, and we both know why.
You're wrong.
I don't think I am. You once told me that we had chemistry the second that we met.
Logan, please.
Tell me to stop, and I'll stop. Rachel, Rachel.
Hey, Mike, Sidwell wants to see you.
Don't tell me.
He knows.
Shit. You little piece of shit.
Jonathan, let me explain.
There's nothing to explain.
You sold me out the second you connected with Forstman.
No, I thought I could get out of it, all right? But then you took Forstman's money
Oh,
and
you're gonna put that on me? I took his money because I thought we were partners. I didn't know you were gonna stab me in the goddamn back.
Stab you in the back? If I didn't make this deal happen, you said you were gonna fire me.
I don't give a shit what I said. I took a chance on you, you spat in my face.
Jonathan,
You stood right there, selling me on Forstman to stop me from finding out you betrayed me.
No, I did that to stop me from having to betray you. Jonathan, he still owes us money, all right? We can still go
There
after...
isn't enough money in the world for me to ever trust you again.
Listen to me.
No, you listen to me! There is no goddamn we. You're fired.
Jonathan, we can still talk to Forstman, all right?
You think I didn't try that? Who the hell do you think told me that you sold me out in the first place? Here, put this on your mantle. Remember me every time you goddamn look at it.
Hey.
Hey. Are you cooking?
I make one thing, and I make it awesome.
Mike, every single guy thinks that his spaghetti sauce. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Not every single guy was raised by his grandmother. Now, you sit down, shut up, and tell me about your day.
What got you in such a good mood?
Oh, nothing. Just spent the afternoon figuring out what I'm going to do with my life.
Well, that sounds like quite the afternoon. What did you figure out?
Well, figured out I don't want to take the job with Forstman, and I don't want to be an investment banker.
So what do you want to be?
I don't know. I know I want to be with you.
What are you saying?
I want to start over.
I don't understand.
Rachel, when I met you, I had nothing in my life except what came from being a fraud. And now I have nothing in it except being with you, and I wouldn't go back even if I could, because I don't care what I do for a living. I mean, I'll figure it out, but as long as I have you, and I have everything. Rachel. Well, I didn't mean to make you cry. I meant to make you feel better. Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Rachel, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, I just need a minute.
Rachel,
I just need a minute.
Hey, I'm right here. You can tell me what's going on.
I can't.
Rachel, stop. You can. Hey.
No, you don't. I don't deserve you.
What are you talking about, Rachel?
Logan and I kissed.
What?
We were just talking. And then
He what?
Mike, please. I'm so sorry. Mike, no, please. Please. It didn't mean anything.
This is how you handle losing?
I'm not here about Gillis Industries.
Were you gonna fight me?
You stay the hell away from Rachel.
Well, that's up to her. But if she does come back here, it won't be to tell me to stay away.
I don't know what she told you. She let it go on a long time. And she didn't just like it, she loved it.
You wanted to see me?
I thought you wanted to see me.
I wanted to see you both.
Louis, is this about implementing your request with Sheila?
It's about retracting my request with Sheila.
What happened? I thought...
Nothing happened. I hired Mike Ross back at the firm.
What?
If Sheila and I are meant to be, we'll make that work. But Mike was going to do something that I could not let him do. So I'm using my reward on him.
Okay, Louis,
It's a great choice. I'm proud of you. Why don't you give me a minute with Jessica and see if we can't get him in office?
Thank you, Harvey. Thank you both.
Is that it?
I'd still like to be able to take Rosh Hashanah off, if that's okay.
I think we can work something out.
No way.
Jessica.
Mike Ross is not coming back to this firm.
You heard Louis. He already gave him the job.
He can ungive him the job.
It's too late for that, and you know it.
Well, it damn sure didn't help when you jumped on in there and told him it was a great choice.
It was a great choice, and if I hadn't jumped in and let you speak your mind, you know what he would have heard? Something's wrong with Mike Ross.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do, and so do you. This is Louis we're talking about, and you rejected his first request.
Because it was unreasonable.
And the only way you're going to convince him that this is unreasonable is to tell him why.
Harvey?
Jessica, the only way to make him take that offer back is to force him to do it, because he's going to ask you why again and again. And no matter what you say, he's going to know you're full of shit. And then, how long do you think it's going to take him to remember that last year he wondered if Mike even went to Harvard?
You could at least pretend to hide how happy you are.
I may be happy about it, but you know I'm right. And the truth is, I never should have let him go in the first place. So you got yourself an office.
That's not as nice as the one I had, but...
It's still a step up.
You mean because it's smaller or because the view is worse?
I mean, because it's my old office.
You're shitting me.
Look in the top left drawer.
You're serious?
I am.
Donna said she did this.
She had the idea to give you an office.
Oh, that might work better. Yo, Irvine, you still here?
And it just happened to be empty.
Something like that.
Right.
It's good to have you back where you belong. Okay, enough fun. Sean Cahill's trying to go through every file we have on the takeover. You in?
Sure as hell don't want to do an amicus brief for Paul Porter.
Good. Figure out a way to keep Cahill from getting his hands on our documents. Do it fast, because we don't have much time.
Harvey, have you considered the fact that he's been going after us for collusion and we didn't collude?
What are you getting at?
Why don't we just give him all the files? We have nothing to hide, and fighting him makes it look like we do.
That's what I said to Jessica. You know what she said to me? A cop follows a car long enough. He's gonna find
Yo,
out.
what's up, Irvine? How you
If
doing,
he
buddy?
doesn't, he's gonna bust it himself.
Hell yeah, we're watching Suits.
Speaking of,
You want to know
Jessica,
something funny?
you never told me how she felt about me coming back.
Find a way to beat Cahill, and then ask me that again.
You just had to get to him first, didn't you? What'd you give him, a lock of your hair?
What are you talking about, Louis?
You think I didn't notice you conveniently put Henderson in my old office so you can give Mike your old office?
For your information, Louis, Henderson begged for your old office because he thinks you're the best attorney that's ever walked the face of this earth.
Oh, bull. Really?
Absolutely.
So you're not just saying that to butter me up, so I'll let this go?
Hand to God. Or as Henderson would say, hand to Louis.
Okay, then. Just as long as you're not trying to pull one over on me. That Henderson, he's going places.
That's weird. I don't know how you... Anyway, thanks for the heads up. So yeah, I was wondering, I don't know what, fuck.
Don't move.
I said, I haven't watched a single episode of this show before, but now I've seen every compilation video. And I asked, what do you do? Do you do for, like, what do you do for work? You working, you're in school, too young, too old for that? What's up? Out of curiosity.
What are you doing?
Where's my mouse?
Taking a
Fuck's my
mental
mouse.
picture of this moment.
Louis, that's not a mental...
Mike Ross, the prodigal son returns.
Thanks.
You're very welcome.
And Louis, thank you again for bringing me back. I'm never gonna forget it. And if there's ever anything that I can do to repay you...
Mike, please. Don't insult me.
Okay, I'm
do
not
not
muted. Good.
And if you really care about me, you will never mention repaying me with a favor again.
Really appreciate it, Louis.
Good. Now, I need you to drop whatever it is you're doing.
Louis, I can't drop what I'm doing. Harvey just asked me to...
What do you mean you can't drop what you're doing? I just brought you back here. You owe me.
You just told me never to mention that again.
What, do you think I meant that? I said that because that's what people say. Now what you say is, screw what Harvey asked me to do. I don't give a shit about him. I only give a shit about...
All right, what's going on here? 8 o'clock near Kosher Mall. They came from the mosque and gathered, although not even the size of 2 football teams. They've been making noise in the streets for half an hour, repeatedly shouting Allah Akbar and death to America, Israel. Around them, some Basij members wearing masks are standing guard. Who's the Basij members? I'm going to guess. I usually works mornings and afternoon shifts. Nice. Or do you like at work swing shifts then? Like just depending on your schedule? I remember I used to had a job that was second shift. That was like 2:30 to 11 was my schedule. And it was honestly kind of fucking awesome. Second shift was cool because you got like, you were able to do chores and go to like doctor's appointments and stuff in the morning. While also like getting off early enough, like 11 o'clock where you don't feel like a zombie the next day if you have to just wake up normally. But third shift, that 11 to like 7, 6 a.m., fuck that, dude. Every single person at work that did third shift was fucking psychotic. The Basij, formerly that Organization for Mobilization and Oppressed, is a paramilitary volunteer militia within the IRGC and one of its 5 branches. An individual member is called a Basiji in the Persian language. Is this guy still alive or did this guy get fucking... He's not really as close on Soleimani. Quds Force was sanctioned. I'm surprised this guy's still alive. Whoa. Hold on a second. Yo, Irvine, this... I don't know if it's just this screen, but this looks so washed out. The Wikipedia screen. Does that look washed out to you? It looks like that on my OBS screen here. But I think it might just be this monitor.
About you, Lewis.
Lewis, this isn't just for Harvey. It's for the firm, okay? Sean Cahill is...
Bullshit.
I don't
That's
know.
just the kind of thing that Harvey... Did you just say Sean Cahill?
Yeah, he's trying to get access
Looks
to
like
our
washed
files on
out,
real
like
estate.
crazy.
Why didn't you say that in the first place? We need to fight this son of a bitch with the full force of the law, Mike.
That's what I was doing.
Well, then do it. You don't have time to work on this case. I need to bring it to Katrina.
Lewis, are you okay?
No, I am not okay. Mike, this is...
Lewis is never okay. Not sure what you mean. It looked like it's like... I have difficulty reading the text on this Wikipedia page. It's like it's too washed out. Like the exposure is too high or the brightness. But I think it's just a problem with my OBS. If you can't see it, I think we're good.
This is an attack on our firm, and an attack against one of us is...
All right, question for you. Irvine, just me and you now, so I'm going to be pestering you with a lot of questions. What, other than Suits, I don't know if you even like this show, what, like, is it one of your shows that you constantly are watching clips of on YouTube? For me, it's Suits, even though I never watched it, Sopranos, and The Wire. So you got Bill Rawls, The Wire one, I'm surprised it, Junior Soprano. It's a bit small, that's all. Okay. See, dude, trying to figure out this streaming shit's really fucking annoying, dude. I just wish I had all the answers. Or I wish I've been doing this for like 20 years like so many other people. Daredevil, for sure. Daredevil. Is it the Netflix Daredevil? Is it like this one? Let's watch.
You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
With what's his name? Jeremy Bushell or something like that from The Walking Dead. I can never forget this guy. Remember this guy's name.
In front of this God. I'd rather die as the devil and live as Mount
Being a daredevil used to be a figure.
Oh god, okay. I just want clips. I don't want some guy talking over it. Let's see. Let's watch some clips. Let's see if I can get John Barenthal. That's it. Thank you. All right, let's see if I can get in on this. This is how I found Suits, so let's see. And while we're watching it, I'm just going to be on fucking Telegram here, seeing what the fuck is happening in the world. If you got any news on if we're all going to die, just let me know.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Mr. Best? Go now! How quickly we turn into savages. As if the moment we walked through these prison doors...
You tried to have me killed.
Yes, would have been cleaner that way, but you got what you wanted. Given the condition that he was in, I assume that Dutton admitted to some involvement in your tragedy.
What do you want? Why am I still alive?
Because plans change. Because if you want to survive, you adapt. Yes, the plan was to kill you. I needed to close that loop. I had already made a deal with the rest of the guards. I doubled the cut that Dutton was paying them. But that didn't work out, did it? No.
This guy's like facial expressions doesn't match his voice.
I doubled the cut that Dutton was paying them.
I don't know why, but like I do not believe that voice is coming out of this guy's face. I don't know. I'm retarded.
But that didn't work out, did it? No, I was wrong. That's difficult to admit. But you have a gift, Mr. Castle. I assumed the stories that I read in the paper about your attacks on the criminal world were apocryphal. How could one man be capable of such violence? But then I saw it with my own two eyes. And when one comes across someone with such talent, with such a gift, well, you don't let that go to waste.
No. No, you don't.
Guards are doing a good job. That looks like it fucking hurts. Like, I'm thinking 3-4 broken ribs minimum.
Release him. Mr. Fish, do it now!
I guess he's running that place, eh? Yes, yeah, it looks like they're a little corrupt. How many seasons of Daredevil? 2016, so it's been out. How many seasons were there?
You got something you want to discuss with me? Would you come on down here, huh?
Frank Castle and David Lieberman being a chaotic duo
Like
for
cup
18
of coffee.
minutes. Perfect. The
Talk
show's a bit
about it.
awkward sometimes.
You know, I don't think
Shades
that
of
would end
ice.
so well.
What do you mean by shades of ice? Like ice tactics of like, you know, one new called Born Again. Oh, okay, like an episode 6. New season. Got it. Yeah, I'm curious what you mean by the ICE thing. Like, are they like acting like fucking crazy people, like getting immigrants and shit, but they say it's for a good reason? Vigilante Task Force. Got it. Is that the guy from The Bear?
I get it. I get it.
Oh, 100%.
You're trying to intimidate me, and I'm not like,
Yeah, what's that guy's name in The Bear? It was his cousin. It was his cousin. What was his fucking cousin's name? Richie. Okay, yeah, Richie. Dude, I love that show. If you haven't seen The Bear, watch The Bear. Fucking awesome show.
You know, you're a botulism doing that.
You always talk this much.
I guess I talk when I'm nervous.
Well, 'cause you're not as stupid as you look.
I would have bet anything he would have thrown that book at him. What the fuck does that mean?
Happy birthday, Frank. It's the 15th. Hey. Easy now, Frank. Hey, don't do it.
Wait, hang on. I'm confused. Look, my OBS stopped working.
Happy birthday, Frank. It's the 15th. Hey. Easy now, Frank. Hey, don't do that. I wouldn't.
Sorry, I gotta mute again. 1 second. Sorry. All right, this is The Punisher, different universe, or same universe, different show.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do a swift move.
Do you like Punisher or Daredevil more? Curious. Or if you've watched both.
Why don't you sit down? Have a cup of coffee. Come on.
Why didn't you kill me?
Oh, my God, man. You didn't listen to anything I said?
The coach.
Turn that off. You know, it's like you said. Routines, right? Patterns.
Chris.
They lull us into a sense of normality, a false sense of security. We cease to question. Even somebody like you.
You're an asshole. What does that mean?
What does that mean? It means that every missile needs a guidance system. Okay? Without me, you're just a blunt instrument. Yeah, blow me off. Yeah, do it. Blow me off. That's right.
I like both Big and Daredevil. Give me he's my favorite Marvel superhero. Okay, gotcha. What like give me like a top 5 scene from Daredevil I should look up and watch. Because there's so many, obviously, clips. Tell me like one. If you had to show me 2 or 3 clips to be like, watch this. If you like this, you're gonna like the show. Like, try to recommend it to me. Because I'm curious. Because I need something to watch when I'm fucking being too lazy and not doing this. Because I fucking suck. But hopefully that's changing.
Don't be proud. Get in. I want to show you something. Come on, get in. But you and me, we want the same thing right now. So work with me.
One condition.
Frank versus Daredevil rooftop scene. Okay. Is that fucking Batman? It's a good convo explaining their morals. Okay, perfect.
Seen some fights.
Sure you have.
Almost had you beat.
I talk about trading hands on a rooftop, Red. I'm talking about shit, okay? Shit that you ain't been in.
I know one thing.
What's that?
War changes people. Sometimes they see things they can't unsee. Come home to find home's not there anymore. It changed. Or maybe they did.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying, I know it can be hard.
Do you? You know it can be hard. You run around this city in a pair of little boys' pajamas and a mask. You go home at night, right? Take that mask off. Maybe you think it wasn't you who did those things. Maybe it was somebody else. But see, soldiers, we don't wear masks, yeah? We don't get that privilege.
You know what I think?
What's that?
You're still at war.
For crying out loud. So you charge by the hour, Doc, or what?
Why am I here?
Everything you do out there in the streets, Red, it doesn't work. Did you know that?
Oh, and what you're doing is better?
What I do, I just do. It's out of necessity.
Come on. You know you're not the only one, right? Who did you lose? Huh? Was it someone you loved? Well, boo-hoo. Let me tell you something, buddy. Everybody's lost someone. Doesn't mean you have to do this.
The loss doesn't work the same for everybody,
Yeah,
Red.
that's right. It's clearly not working for you.
Well, maybe not. We don't get to pick the things that fix us, Red. Make us whole. Make us feel purpose. My moment of clarity came from the strangest of places. What kind of name?
I'll say this. Oh, wait. This is a good one. This one is also good. Oh, this is Punisher and Daredevil. Who's Frank and Daredevil? What should I find for that vid? I will say, their gun setup is pretty realistic, which is hard to find in TV shows these days.
From the strangest of places.
They got an aim point, PRO, looks like, the PRO optic on there, proper backup iron sights. No one would have this kind of gun in this stock unless it was straight from the military, but
What kind of name is the devil at
Got the flashlight. That might be a peck on
Hell's
top.
Kitchen anyway? I mean, really?
Frank is the Punisher. Okay.
I didn't ask for that name.
I'm sorry. I see you running from it.
I don't do this to hurt people.
Yeah, so what is that? Just a job perk?
I don't kill anyone.
Is that why you think you're better than me?
No.
Is that why you think you're a big hero?
It doesn't matter what I think or what I am. People don't have to die.
Come on, Red, you believe that?
I believe it's not my call.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big gun guy. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to show anything on live. I think you're just not allowed to show firearms online. So technically, 1 second, this might work. You're not allowed to show you're not allowed to show an entire firearm. And I know YouTube likes to pay attention to the rules. So if I take off the firearm part of this, I'm EU frog though. No, you're not. You can get good guns in the EU. This is my one-upper. This is my little guy. We'll call it my home defense build. Got that on there. Got the Sig Romeo, which is the cheaper version of basically that. Flashlight, got my mag pull grip. Got my suppressor on here. So this is what I use for home defense. Never had to use it, obviously, but this isn't a firearm, though. So I'm allowed to show this, technically, on this platform. We'll see. I like my guns. What can I say? Get this back together. There we go. Listen, I understand being an EU frog, sometimes you don't get the guns, though. But you see the fucking politics in this country, man. You see how crazy people are. And it's different here. Like, because so many people own a gun, the way I feel, I'm not going to be the one fucking asshole who doesn't have one, who doesn't know how to use one.
Somebody asked you to put on that costume, or you take it upon yourself? You know what I think, you hero? I think you're a half measure. I think you're a man who can't finish the job. I think that you're a coward. You know the one thing that you just can't see? You know you're one bad day away from being me. Yep. Someone's coming. Shit. Guess I better make a run for it. Don't hurt him, yeah? Let's hope he doesn't give me a reason to.
What's all that noise? But you damn kids again, I swear I'm calling the cops.
I'll say this once, Red. You make one sound and I'll open his head up all over this roof.
Hello?
Rip. Here's another rooftop scene. Is this the one you were talking about? Oh.
Who the hell are you?
I love the continuation.
Frank?
What are you doing up here, Frank?
Well, the truth is, I'm pretty sure that this here roof, right here, this is the last patch of real estate in the entire goddamn United States where a man can just have a little peace, be by himself, and have a smoke.
Never seen you around.
Yeah, no, I'm in town, just visiting my crazy sister.
Betty and 2B?
I see you've had the pleasure.
Can't say I blame you. My wife's the same, made me quit a long time ago.
What do you know what these things for our health?
Uh-oh.
About the enjoyment of life.
Uh-oh. About that when you're dead.
It's gonna make noise.
Who was that?
It's just a rat.
We exterminated. The guys, they half-assed it.
Remember my uncle used to tell me that all the time. He fumigated.
Hard work.
Yeah, well, that's all he could get after the war. You know, curse of a soldier.
Ain't that the truth?
You serve?
No, I'm 3rd Marine Division.
Fighting 3rd.
Goddamn right. You?
Yeah, Iraq, Afghanistan.
Welcome home.
Thank you, sir.
I gotta go down right now, but you smoke as much as you like, son.
Thank you, sir.
All right, son.
All right.
Ooh, that was close.
Hey, Marine.
Yeah.
Semper Fi.
Now you're gonna have me watching all these fucking scenes.
Seal of confession still applies, even over lattes. Not what you're worried about.
Do you believe in the devil, Father?
It seems like a different
Enemy.
show.
See alike.
There's too many versions of Daredevil. I swear to God. Let me... How do I... Ugh, dude, trying to fucking manage this shit. Wait, hold on a second. Why is it saying I'm not live? Oh, okay, there it is. There we go. Change is saved. All right, let's watch this.
Hey everyone, Trav.
Yeah.
You keep interrupting. So,
Okay.
if we're talking about quite a lot, you keep trying to make it a moral thing.
I'm not making it a moral thing.
If we're gonna have a conversation, you're gonna have to let me finish a sentence at least.
Well, just don't misquote my position.
Okay,
yeah.
so just calm down for a bit.
I'm super calm.
I know you've got your Red Bull. Just have
I
some
have my
water.
Red Bull.
Chill
I'm
out.
still super.
There's a pro tip, anyone watching, if you act this shitty and this much like a petulant child through your debate, you're not going to come out looking good. You're going to end up coming out looking like a fucking retard.
Super calm.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very
Now,
simple question. Yeah.
If more people, if you're making a moral issue, it becomes very clouded and complicated. Let's just talk about what we're talking about in terms of pure numbers, right?
All right. I think this is part of the scene. I'm going to say 6:10, he begins to talk. 6 minutes and 10 seconds, he begins to talk. I want to see how long he actually talks for, uninterrupted. And then we're going to go back and actually see what he says. He does have a nice suit. I will give it to him. He's British. They're born with a nice suit. Like whenever they turn 18, they get a fucking $5,000 suit, it seems like, if you're British. But Destiny doesn't know how to dress.
If more people have...
So I'm curious. Let's go back 10 seconds. He's going to say so much while saying so little in let's see how long it takes. Sorry, rambling, but...
Yeah.
If more people... If you're making a moral issue, it becomes very clouded and complicated. Let's just talk about what we're talking about in terms of pure numbers, right? If more people have come into a country in 35 years than have come in 2,000 years, that is objectively a lot. Now, you might think it's a good thing. Like, I like ice cream, and if I eat...
A lot of people coming in... Actually, let's do it like this. say a lot of people coming in is object. I don't know how to fucking spell half the time. Objectively. Fucking retarded, dude. I hate my life. Is objectively a lot. He goes on to say, even if it is people that you want to come, too much of a good thing is still bad.
A tub of ice cream, I'm not going to say that's not a lot of ice cream. I still like it, but it's a lot of ice cream, right? We would accept that. It's more, a scoop is not a lot of ice cream, a tub is a lot of ice cream. So more people coming into a country in 35 years than had come in 2,000 years is objectively a lot of people, okay?
Just to be clear, when you say a lot, that's a
Sal, Irvine, Sal.
normative value that's with respect to some kind of norm or when you say a lot.
Oh yeah, compared to before.
Yeah,
Compared
that's
to the entire
objectively
span of the
that is
history of this
objectively true. It's just kind of a meaningless statement. Like
So
everything is a lot
you've
more
accepted
than the
that
past
what I'm saying
two
is
millennia.
objectively
Yeah.
true. I'm grateful.
Correct. Yes, that's a meaningless statement, but yes.
Now that we've got there, what does it mean? Well, first of all, think about it like this. And again, it's not about whether you like it or not, whether you think it's a good thing or not, or a bad thing. The three biggest cities in this country in the last 30 years have ceased to be majority inhabited by the people who are native to this land. That's just a fact. And I am one of the people who's come here in that time. So I'm not saying it's only a terrible thing, but it's an objective fact. The three biggest cities in the country are now majority minority. London, and this has happened very quickly. London was 80% white British in 1991. It is probably around 30% white British today. So if you have seen that level of change in the city in which you live...
Wait, did you say 30 or 20?
In 1991, it is probably around 30% white British today. So if you have seen that level of change in the city in which you live, think about this as well. 3/4 of the people who live in this country today are over the age of 35.
What'd you say? You should run a vertical shorts live along with horizontal live. A lot of streamers do that. I prefer the horizontal, but the virtual lines are good for getting new people. Just a thought. How... That sounds interesting, honestly, because like streaming on those platforms, I feel like is a really good way to get... How would you stream in like two different formats? Stream vertically and horizontally on YouTube. I have no clue how they do it. No, you know, sorry, I shouldn't have. I wasn't asking you or talking to myself, but that's a good idea. I wonder. Use OBS Studio with the vertical scene plugin, or set up 2 simultaneous streams in YouTube Studio.
Back to your dashboard where you go live, the ADOM vertical plugin for your OBS, which the link will be down in the description below. It's as simple as clicking the link, downloading the software, and installing it on your OBS, which will give you a separate panel in a vertical format, which is a great plugin that I use myself to capture clips for replay buffer in vertical format already. Now, also, not only is this...
No, yeah, he did say 30%. And that's what I want to do. I'm going to track down all the claims that he makes just in this one spiel, and then we're going to go and look them up.
Used for clipping, you can use it for recording, and you can use it for live streaming. Once you download it and you install it into your OBS, you see that it has a little cogwheel to go into settings, and there you can set up a stream key. Once you set up your stream key there, you'll be able to go live specifically in that vertical format. Now, you do got to keep in mind, you can't use the same stream key that you use for your regular streams on YouTube. For example, when you open up your YouTube dashboard under stream settings, you see that it says stream key. It says it's either going to say default stream key if you haven't made one personally for regular formats, or it'll be named if you do. If you click the drop down arrow, you'll see the options to create a new stream key or manage your current stream keys. You're going to want to click on create a new stream key. You know, you can name it something like vertical shorts or vertical streaming, put a description there if you want, set it up as RTMP, and you can do manual settings. I leave that as it is for now. Once you set that all up, it'll generate a new stream key for you. In the dashboard, when you use that drop down and switch over to the new vertical short stream key that you created, you're going to want to copy that new stream key. Once you copy it, head on back to your OBS, and in the section for the vertical plugin, you're going to hit the cogwheel. Once you hit that cogwheel, that's where you're going to go down to the streaming tab. You're going to name the output 1 or whatever you want to name it. The server is going to be the stream URL, which you're going to get on your YouTube dashboard. And that stream key that you copied from your dashboard, you want to paste it here. You don't have to show it. We're not going to show it here. You can mess around with your video bitrate depending on your internet and your bandwidth. Depending on what it is, just match it up to your speeds. As for advanced, I use main OBS settings, so it copies all my settings from my regular format streams. Once you do that, you hit OK, and you're good to go. It's set up now. Now here is where the confusing part gets to, going live on both at the same time. Okay. The way I do it personally myself is I open up my dashboard as my default stream key. I set it all up. I put the title in, the game that I'm playing, and I'll leave it there. Then what I do is I open up a separate window of the YouTube dashboard, and this time we're going to go to manage, and we're actually going to create a scheduled stream. On that scheduled stream, you choose your settings, you put your descriptions, your titles, what game you're playing, your thumbnail if you want to put it in there. You hit next. It's going to say customization for live chat replay, the participants that are available, live reactions. When you click next again, it's going to show you visibility. You can do private, unlisted, members only, or public. Now what I do is I set up as public, so that way when it goes live, anyone can see it popping up on their short format. Now the scheduled time, I always put it about 15 to 20 minutes after I start my regular stream. I've tried starting both at the same time and it did not work. The only way I can get it to work is by starting one stream and then beginning the scheduled stream. Once you have that all set up, go back to your dashboard where you go live, and whenever you're ready to go live, you hit start streaming on the OBS controls for the regular format. Once that stream starts, you're going to head on over back to the tab with the schedule stream for the vertical format, and you're in that tab. You're going to hit go live on the vertical plugin on OBS. Once that go live goes through, you'll see that the go live button on the top right of the dashboard is going to go blue, allowing you to click. Once you hit that go live button, both streams are going to be active at the same time. Now do keep in mind that YouTube does not mix the chats. You will have a separate dashboard chat for vertical form, and you will have a separate YouTube chat for regular long form. Once you get your 2 stream keys up, you set 1 stream key up for OBS regular, 1 for the ADEM plugin.
I might have to look into that, Sal. That actually seems like a good way to get more people, or at least like just streaming vertically to those platforms anyway.
So all of this has happened within the lifetime.
Like Instagram, TikTok, even Twitter. It's a good idea.
Of one generation, effectively. That is a level of change that is A, completely unprecedented, B, extremely transformative, whether you like it or not, good or bad, whatever you may think. You might think, oh, you know, the amount of different kinds of food has got better. It's true, objectively. But it's also true, objectively, that entire swathes of this city are no longer inhabited by the people who used to live here. Again, this is an objective fact. You can like it, you can dislike it, but that is something that has happened. This is true of London, it's true of Manchester, it's true of Birmingham, and it's true of several other smaller cities in this country. By 2060, according to current projections, white British people will become a minority in this country. Birmingham, and it's true of several other smaller cities in this country. By 2060, according to current projections, white British people will become a minority in this country. 2060 is the next 35 years, right? And that's the entire kind of demographic transformation. These are the facts. Forget about people's opinions, my opinion, your opinion. In terms of illegal immigration, there are now almost 1 million, we don't know exactly because it's hard to measure, immigrants in Britain today, which for a population of 70 million is quite a lot. We currently spend £14 million a day. I'm not talking about the cost to the taxpayer of having 1 million illegal immigrants here. I'm talking about how much we spend to accommodate them and all other things. Now, 14 million, is that a lot per day?
Is he saying 40 or 14?
Cost to the taxpayer of having 1 million illegal immigrants here. I'm talking about how much we spend to accommodate them and all other things. Now, 14 million, is that a lot per day? It's quite a lot.
Am I crazy? Is he saying 14 or 40? 14 million. Okay. I would say double check number, make sure it is not a lie, like the famous Brexit bus. Uh-oh, error. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Uh-oh. Is my shit choppy, guys? Ooh. All right, maybe it's working. I think it might help with the channel, dude. I think it's a good idea. See, Sal, where would I be without you?
A lot. But also, this is happening at an unprecedented rate. More people come to Britain illegally today than came legally when I came here in 1996. I'll say that again. More people come here illegally every year than came here in 1996 when I came here. That's the level of change when it comes to illegal immigration, and the cost of it, £14 million a day, is increased by a factor of 10 in the last 10 years alone. So it's 1,000% more than what it
thanks,
was.
Al.
Those are the facts about immigration. So 14 million pounds a day is increased by a factor of 10 in the last 10 years alone. So it's 1,000% more than what it was. Those are the facts about immigration. So when we talk about immigration and whether it's compatible with national identity, it depends what we mean. If we're talking about... If, 20, 30, 40,000 people a year... Talk about pounds a day is increased by a factor of 10 in the last 10 years alone. So it's 1,000% more than what it was. Those are the facts about immigration. So when we talk about immigration and whether it's compatible with national identity, it depends what we mean. If we're talking about, 20, 30, 40,000 people a year, highly selective from compatible cultures as it used to be, perfectly compatible, and in fact, I think probably quite desirable. If we're talking about what we've seen over the last 30 years, I don't think it's compatible with any sort of national identity at all. Now, I've been talking for a long time, so we can get to national identity after you've addressed that.
Sure, so...
Okay, he spoke for 4 minutes. What was the original question again?
So just calm down for a bit.
I'm super...
I want to see what his original question was, because it just seemed like he talked about how,
that sounds like quite
a lot of people are coming in, and that's bad, but it's not necessarily bad. It could be good or it could be fine, but a lot of people are coming in, and because they're not highly selected, it just doesn't fit in with British culture or national identity. Like, I just don't get it. Eric, YouTube's not... Fuck you, YouTube. All right.
A lot of people. Is
Not
that fair?
necessarily, no.
Is that fair?
No, not really, right?
What was the original claim?
Yes, just kind of poke around as you answer.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me just let's talk about what we mean by immigration, right?
Okay. Well, then also the mass, because I hear a lot of these words will be like, it was a lot of people.
Well, hold on.
As like answer.
Yeah, but hold on. Now, you might say, well, is that a lot? Is that a little? Who knows?
Actually, hold on. I got to go back further. 21st.
Yeah, I'll kind of take the reins on this.
Sorry,
to the
guys.
stage, Konstantin Kisin and Destiny. Can national identity survive open immigration?
I guess I'll kind of take the reins on this. I feel like when I hear people talk about things related to open border,
national
open immigration.
Sorry.
Can national identity survive open immigration?
Open.
I guess I'll kind of take the.
So I guess in order to actually answer this question, you would need to know, what do you mean by open immigration? And then what is national identity? And what does it mean for a national identity to survive? All right, so what we would need to know is, what do you mean by identity? What does it mean for a, quote, national identity to survive versus die or change? How do you define, quote, open immigration? I don't know how to spell these words. What is, like, for example, what is the difference between mass migration and open immigration? So for this question, can national identity survive open immigration? We kind of need to know what these questions, we need to answer these questions, or at least come to an agreement on what these terms mean. What do you mean by national identity? What does it mean for a national identity to survive versus die or change? And how do we define open immigration? For example, what is the difference between mass migration and open immigration? So let's see if these two guys, Destiny and Konstantin, actually try and get to the bottom of this question. And before they do that, they have to come to some kind of agreed understanding of what the terms mean. So let's see what happens.
Rand's on this. I feel like when I hear people talk about things related to open borders, mass migration, or national identity, there's kind of two questions that always pop up in my mind, and I never hear people actually kind of tack down what they mean when they say these things. So the first thing is, for national identity, I don't know as much about the various identities that exist in the UK, but I know for the United States, to try to find an overlap between identity from a gay guy in San Francisco versus like a farmer in Iowa or something, there's not many commonalities there to speak of when you talk about national identity, especially when I'm thinking of it in the context of what type of immigrant would threaten that whatever you know. So I'm kind of curious, I guess, when I think about national identity, when I think about it being threatened by people, my first question is, what is the national identity that we're trying to protect for the United States or for the United Kingdom? And then...
Okay, so Destiny's asking the one question.
When we talk about like migration or mass migration, what do we mean exactly when we say that?
Sorry, 1 second. One second, guys. I'll be right back. Like 2-3 minutes. All right, I keep getting this error. It says my fucking YouTube stream's being annoying. Oh, maybe that's why. Hold on a second. So, sound should be working. That's what's going on. I think what I have, my fucking VPN working on my other account. And that's what's fucking everything up. So let me see if I can fix this or turn this off without logging off.